I hate this place.
I don't hate this place. I'm glad to be back. What's up, folks? Happy Tuesday. We are here with the cartoon theme song bracket. That's going to be kicking off once we're done with our trivia for today. This is a trivia by EK Novel. We're going through the entire series, getting trivias about all of the trophies across the game. So this is all about Kingdom Hearts 0.2, which, you know, I forgot to look up some pertinent information about it. But it's a short game. Somehow 25 questions about its trophies, so we're going to see what that's all about. I like 0.2. Quite underrated IMO. I mean, easily forgotten, but a good time, all things considered. And joining me on the cartoon theme song bracket will be, I mean, I could not think of someone more well-equipped to do this, is the Cartoon Buffoon, a longtime patron, friend of mine, and proprietor of a YouTube channel of his own, in which occasionally cartoons are discussed, maybe even more than occasionally. So go check him out if you haven't watched. There's Kingdom Hearts stuff on there too. A couple of Kingdom Hearts videos. Yeah, good time for the player, bad time for Aqua. Unfortunately, it's kind of an inverse there. Yeah, occasionally is definitely the right word. I mean, sometimes it's like video games. Sometimes it's movies. Not always just televised cartoons. So it's a smorgasbord. Yeah. Really happy with, I got a lot of work done recently on the upcoming video. The script is going to be shorter. It's going to be a shorter video, but it took me a while to like really untangle how I wanted to construct it. I'm happy with it. I've probably got, I don't know, a couple more paragraphs probably to wrap it up to where I want it to go. But I really got a lot of work done on that over the weekend. So happy with that. I could see that coming out this week, depending on how... I don't think the editing should be that involved, but I'm always surprised by myself, so... for those of you who are on the Twitch streams, you probably know that it's about... The video is going to be called Captain Hook's Ship is Weird. I don't know if that's going to get people to click on it or not, but that's the truth of the matter. Captain Hook's Ship is Weird. If anyone else has another title proposition, I'll listen, but... the thing is, like, it is about that, but it's also about, like, generally, I guess, like, the second mainest point is, where is Kairi's body for most of the game? And it's not really something that has an answer, but it's something that we can kind of, like, take clues and evidence from to support certain answers. I think it's really fun. I think it's a fun idea, so I hope you will like it. It is jolly as well. It's weird and jolly. Yeah, hopefully the Hook girlies enjoy it. Zodiac Aqua, the first and only time I've ever fought it is on stream. So there is footage of my first experience with it, and I do believe it was at level 50. So if you were to go to the second channel and go to the 0.2 finale, you will see that's actually the last thing I did gaming-wise before I got my gallbladder taken out. I'll always remember. That was my last gaming experience with all my organs. What's up, Jason? And PJ, I'll wait for PJ. Speaking of, No Sad Face Episode 5 is coming out on Saturday, all about Birth by Sleep. I listened to a decent chunk of it. From what I remember, it's pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy that when it comes out Saturday morning. I don't know, Barnabas. I feel like my gallbladder, I think if anything it made it worse because, you know, especially towards the end of its life cycle inside my body, because my gallbladder would make me cranky and uncomfortable, and that would make me not want to play games as much. So I would say I'm a better gamer now without my gallbladder, although I've aged, and I do think my, you know, reflexes have diminished a bit. Not a ton, but a bit. You know, like, if you're, I'm 28, if you're a 28-year-old Smash player, you're, like, over the hill. So, like, if you can't go pro if you start playing at 28, you know? You're, you're screwed. I could not start a career in professional Melee at this point. I could not develop the tech because my hands are too slow.
What is this question?
That's such a great question, Jolie. It's the only thing left from my Finny fundraiser from over the summer. I basically am in a bit of a bind in that I cannot, in good conscience, be playing the kazoo in this apartment in which I have neighbors in close proximity. I don't mind doing it for a minute at a time, you know, to do it as a redemption on stream. But, you know, if I were to record the KH1 OST, I would, you know, like to do it more than one song at a time, you know, in one day. So I don't really know. Is the thing, I can't really promise that it'll happen anytime soon. Maybe one day I get a house and I would feel less bad about, you know, doing that. But I am way too self-conscious of a person to be blowing my kazoo at ungodly hours. The thing is, if I knew when my neighbors were, like, gone, I would do it. But the way that our parking situation is, like, I know what car my neighbor drives, but you could be parked so far away that it's just, like, like, I just cannot ever have any confidence that I will not be, you know, disrupting the peace, basically. I wish that other people held that feeling, Water Hazard. Yeah, that's a great point, Jason. I shouldn't be getting ahead of myself here. Alright, I'm gonna get into trivia here. I want to respect Buffoon's time. I don't know how much time Buffoon has carved out for a cartoon theme song bracket. I don't know if it's going to be one of those brackets that goes way past 9, so... let me put my code in here. 6737980. Also, I saw Kendrick Lamar and SZA last night. Really good show. Amazing show. Some of the worst traffic of my life leaving it, but it was great. Honestly, the biggest crowd pop-off of the night was not for Not Like Us, was not for any song, really. It was for SZA doing a split. You would have thought that Jesus had come back. It was it was pandemonium. No, this was like, I sat in the parking lot for an hour after the show. Like, that's how bad it was. And we left, like, right as the last song was wrapping up. Like, not, like, after the goodbyes. Like, it was like, all right, we're in the last verse of the last song. We are leaving. And, we still were just, like, fucked. Yeah, the parking lot. Like, we fast walked to the car. And I got, like, we were getting out of there pretty quick. But we just got fucking terrible RNG with the lane that we were in that parking lot. Because it was, like, there were 3 lanes, basically, of the parking lot that people were, like, pulling out into, and we just got fucked. So, like, an hour. Like, I think the show ended at 11. I don't think we got out of the parking lot until quarter after midnight. So, it was brutal. But, great show. It was worth it. Shout out to my Aunt Lisa who bought the tickets, because my ass is not buying tickets that expensive. That was, like, a Christmas gift. I'll be Splits Patty in honor of SZA. There was a point where SZA flew like a butterfly. Like, she like kind of blossomed out of a cocoon that grew. Like, she just like got taller and taller as I think a portion of the stage raised her up. And then she flew around and sang an entire song just flying like a butterfly. And energy was electric for... He did Euphoria as well as Not Like Us, which I didn't expect, like, all of Euphoria. I expected, like, a verse of it, because he kind of did that with King Kunta. He did, like, kind of like an acapella, like, one verse of Swimming Pools. He did, like, half of Money Trees, which I love all of those songs. But I was surprised that he did all of Euphoria, which I love Euphoria. If he did 616 in LA, I would have fucking lost my mind, but that's, like, the deepest cut of the beef, so I wasn't entirely expecting that. Yeah, no, Aunt Lisa is, like, she's a ledge. All right, here we go. This is 0.2 Trophy Trivia by Ike Novel. Here we go. How many trophies are there in Kingdom Hearts Fragmentary Passage? 10, 15, 22, 25. I think I platinumed this on my own time. I think I might have done it after the Gallbladder playthrough. I got lucky on that, 15. Actually, there is no platinum technically for it, but I did get all the trophies. Number 2. The first trophy you will obtain in the game will be when you open your first treasure chest in the Dark World, begin a journey to escape the Dark World, complete the Castletown episode, or defeat Darkseid on Destiny Islands. What? Really? You just get a trophy for starting the fucking game? Really? What is that? What else would that mean? Begin a journey to escape the dark world. What does that mean? Starting the game? You get a trophy for that? Pissing me off. Number 3. Not to be boomer about it, but like you should have to work harder. Okay. The Begin a Journey to Escape the Dark World trophy is titled The World's End, Wandering in the Dark, Realm of Darkness, or Upon Worlds Fallen. Okay, that just felt right. I did not know that. It seems like we all just like knew that that felt right. Number 4. It definitely was. Yeah. Although, like, my gallbladder was not bothering me at that point. That was, like, a year or 2 before the surgery. But it was, it may have been the year before. Fuck! The Castletown episode trophy is called Flow of Time. I said Stroke of 12. Number 5.
What is this question?
Complete the Forest of Thorns episode for this trophy. Seeker of Bonds, Wheel of Illusion, The One Who Sleeps, or Irreversible Decisions. So unfortunately, Chris, like, I can't imagine that if you catch the VOD on Twitch, part of the audio is going to be muted. I don't know if we're going to listen to all of the songs in their entirety. I mean, Buffoon, what is the longest song? Like, I can't imagine it goes over 3 minutes. But, like, I think even if you play a song for, like, more than 10 seconds, it's going to get snagged. And so I don't know if it will be savable, either on Twitch or on YouTube. I think YouTube will be even stricter with it. So all I can really promise is that I'll float around a minute, max 2 or so. Yeah, so you know, it's unfortunate, but like I just can't imagine that it's going to be able to survive, you know, the copyright strike or the copyright detection across either platform. I will have it up on Patreon, which I know that's not perfect because you obviously have to pay for that, but that's like the only real way I can. I would just put it on a junk YouTube channel and have it linked, you know, on Patreon. So, all right, number 6. Gain the Heartless Hunter trophy for defeating how many Heartless? 300, 500, 1,000, or 2,000? Bam. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh wow, I said 1,000 because I really thought that's what it was. But 500. I mean, for 0.2, like if you're getting all the other trophies, you're probably gonna end up killing that many Heartless, but definitely not naturally throughout the runtime of the game. Number 7. Execute Spellweaver's finish command 5 times for this trophy. Area Sweeper, Ice Queen, Finish Master, or Majorette. I really just know that it's not one of these. Yeah, but I think part of the fun of the bracket is that the audience gets to hear it. Fuck. Ice Queen? I said Finish Master, even though I hardly know her. Majorette would be the trophy that you get as when you do break time as Aqua in BPS. Number 8. A magical finale is a trophy when you complete the story, execute all magic situation commands. Ooh. Begin the final confrontation on Destiny Islands, or clear the game on beginner. Yeah, as soon as I read that, I was like, it's that one. Yeah, I just think, yeah, I think the VOD would be boring. I think the more work you ask of a viewer, the less likely they are to engage with the video. Sort of, you know, it's a cynical reality, I think. But I think if you're going to do a bracket like this, you kind of have to have the songs in the project. It's kind of an unfortunate reality of it, I think. Number 9. Earn an excellent rating in Shotlock for this trophy. Bullseye, Shotlock Star, Perfect Shot, or Slingshot. Oh, thank you, Olau. Why is that? Man, I am not good at this one. I just keep guessing wrong. Number 10. Which is not a trophy in Fragmentary Passage? Dark Explorer, Closing the Door, Fashionista, or Ambitious? You know, I know one of them's real. Yeah, I knew Fashionista had to be for, like, collecting all the wearables. Closing the Door, kind of generic sounding. It's the name of a track in KH1. Wouldn't really make sense for it to be a 0.2 trophy because you don't really engage with the closing of the door yourself as Aqua. Number 11. Which is not a trophy requirement in Fragmentary Passage. Equip an item in all wardrobe slots, complete the story without having to retry or continue, complete all objectives, or collect all story entries in the journal. Ruthie, thank you for the 51 months. Happy day after the 96th Eileen Woods Day, aka 109th Adriana Castellati Day. That's, man, you know, I had it marked on my calendar. Somehow I managed to forget anyway. Thank you so much for the reminder. Yeah, there's not many story entries, I wouldn't think, so weird if there was a trophy for that. Number 12. Oh. Well, that's all I got for trophies. How about we do the objectives? Yeah, why not? That's what I said. And no one's here against their will, for the record. Trying to beat the cult allegations. You can leave if you want. You shouldn't, but you could. We'll blacklist you. We'll talk about you, but you can. But you're correct no matter what, so... Yeah, let's get into these granular objectives of 0.2. Oh god, too many, too many. How many objectives are there? 38, 45, 51, 55. All numbers that are too high. You said it, Alexa, not me. I didn't say it. 51. Oh my god, I said 38 because I just thought it'd be the most realistic, forgiving. 14. How many objectives are based on defeating a number of enemies? None, 4, 6, or 8. I feel like it can't be none. At least 4. 6. Yeah, there's no way I'm even top 10 for this one. 15. Ooh, well, I think it's gotta be this. There are 3 objectives to get Aqua to reach these levels. 20, 40, 60, 20, 30, 50, 30, 60, 90, or 60, 70, 80. What's up, Han? Well, given that I'm fairly confident you start the game at level 50, yeah, that's the only one that it could be. 16. Well, I'd be really pissed off if it wasn't this, because what the fuck. Critical Conquest is for starting the game on critical, defeating the Demon Titan on critical, defeat the 3rd Phantom Aqua without taking any damage, or defeat 50 Neo Shadows. I mean, blue would be the only one that would make sense. Okay, good. Makes sense. 17. I'm gonna go with this. The objectives to level up Aqua are called Test of Strength, Level Master, Natural Player, or Leveled Out. Good luck on the marking, Han. I hope the bot is... Well, you're a patron, so you'll be able to see it regardless. Test of Strength, there you go. 18. Ooh. Use ice-based magic to create a rail and ride it for a long distance for Power Rider, I hardly know her, Dark Explorer, I hardly know her, Go the Distance, or Frozen Rail Ride. Yeah, I didn't study on either of them. Yeah, Frozen Rail Ride sounded familiar to me. 19. Ooh. Oh. I can't click. It's still showing me the scores from the last fucking question. Thanks, Blooket. Yeah, no, awesome. I'll just sit on this blue screen. Cool. Did I get booted? What the fuck? I was gonna say deep freeze for the record. Well, I would have been wrong. Icebreaker. Am I just out? Am I just out of the trivia? Cool. That's awesome. I wasn't gonna win anyway.
It's Riku. They put bugs in him. What?
20. Seriously? I guess I'll refresh. Can't lose. Yeah, no, I'm out. Okay. The objective, Heartless That Dwell, is for fighting enough Heartless with King Mickey to link up 5 times, defeat all of the Heartless in the mirror rooms, defeat 5 Heartless using the Counter Blast, or defeat over 1,000 Heartless. Yeah, I got the blue screen of death. I haven't been kicked out of a Blooket in months, maybe even a year plus. That is defeating all of the Heartless in the mirror rooms. 21. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Kingdom Hearts 2 has
The objective Connected is gained when reaching Terra Invents Phantoms, finding flowers that represent flora, fauna, and Merryweather, linking with King Mickey 5 times, or discovering the secret star in the mirror tied to the mysterious rocks. It's a good time, Cyrus. Connected is for finding the secret star in the mirror. 22. Link with King Mickey 5 times for the objective Work Together with King Mickey, Return of the King, alongside Mickey, or allied in the dark. I'm gonna guess. I think this is red. Well, sorry. Work Together with King Mickey. 23. That's pretty lame. Defeat the dark side supporting the dark orb without taking any damage for no damage in the Forest of Thorns, flawless victory, keeper of the orb, or turn the tide. If it's yellow, I mean, that'd be terrible. Keeper of the orb? Yeah, that sounded familiar. 24. Turn the Tide is gained when defeat over 2,000 Heartless, defeat the Dark Side in the mirror, use a shot lock to defeat 500 enemies, or defeat the Demon Tower with Spellweaver's Finish Command. I think it's red. Shot lock? Is that what I said? Sorry, that's my Pennsylvanian accent. I remember having trouble getting this one for some reason. Alright, last question, 25. One more for the road, which is a trophy from Fragmentary Passage. Champions of the Dark, False Temptations, Chain Reaction, or a Timeless World. I would think a Timeless World is KH2 Timeless River, but could be wrong, could be full of shit. It's False Temptations. Alright, let's see. In third place, it's Fruitoon. In second, Buffoon. And in first, it's Aquapollo. Congratulations, dear princess, to you. Speaking of congratulations, I know Arden is probably not watching because he's asleep, but happy birthday to longtime patron Arden. Just James in 4th, Oracle in 5th, Stupid Computer in 6th, Celeste in 7th, Cyrus in 8th, Dendrado in 9th, and PJ in 10th. Thank you to EK Novel for this 0.2 trophy triv. I'm going to say pretty low. 39. Wow. I'm really bad at guessing. Okay, let's do our Spottle. Yesterday was Maroon 5. Today's Gorillas. Today's the day, baby! Oh my god! Alright, it's Olivia Rodrigo. Okay, let's see. We're probably... Oh god. Canadian, maybe? Canadian... rapper? Oh god. Machine Gun Kelly. Is he Canadian? Is he even on here? I don't think he's Canadian. Oh, it could be Bieber. No, because it'd be pop. He's American. Okay, but we are solo male hip hop. Right around 2012. Male hip hop, not American. Oh, could it be Drake? Man, he's number one. Not after the Kendrick concert. Never mind. Oh my god. Goodbye, VOD people. Tune into the cartoon theme song bracket. I guess you can't if you're a VOD person, but stick around. Fuck.